we will get back to our board business. I think we're on,
We need to pick up where we left off.
yeah, 9, which one? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm looking for 9. Okay, so we're going to start with R277, 932, Teaching Self-Government Skills for Success, Classroom Communication and Discipline Framework Pilot Program. The point at which we left off, did we have a motion on the floor? Is 7.6, maybe?
Yeah.
And the motion on the floor, I don't think we had any, right, but we didn't have any amendments or substitutes, right? Okay, so we need a vote to take it up off the table.
I'll make that motion. I motion that we take off the table, or lift from the table. Is that the right term? R277932, Teaching Self-Government Skills for Success, Classroom Communication and Discipline Framework Pilot Program.
Do we have a second? Second by Member Booth. Now, staff, did we want to start out with what we have prepared? Hold on.
I apologize. Elise said that she did send them. I'm just not seeing them in my email, and it could be my email. So I'm
We'll
wondering,
find them.
Sybil, did you receive the updated draft? If not, would you like to move on, and then we'll circle back again after maybe we do 304 and 331, if that's okay? And
Okay.
the R277304 and
Yeah, so can we have a motion to take that one, someone give me a number. Okay, oh, we still, okay, well, okay, sorry, I'm having a hard time picking up. We have a motion on the floor and a second to pick the item R277932 off the floor. Is that ready for a vote? All right, please vote. Sorry, team. Member Carey?
This is a motion to untable it?
Yeah. Yes, sir. We're, the motion to untable the R277932, it's item number 7.6 in the agenda.
Is staff ready to move forward with it?
we have it. It just
Yes.
needs to be uploaded, I think. Sybil, do you have it? Sorry.
So it's prepared, it's just living in the email space. And it's got to
I'll
land.
vote yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, yes. Thank you.
All right.
Save attachments.
We are missing 1,
It's
2.
3.
Okay, it is unanimous to bring it up off the table. And so it's untabled. So are we to check our emails, or is it going on the screen? Okay. Board members, it will be emailed to you as well as it will be projected. So if you go to your email,
Elise can share her screen online.
and Elise is going to share her screen.
She can if you need.
Yes, this passes unanimously to take off the table. Just find wherever it is. Okay, who's going to speak to it? Okay. Elise, are you prepared to speak to the item?
Yes, Vice Chair, I can.
While it's being sent to the members, can you speak to it, please?
Absolutely. So in section 3, the question was if there was enough rulemaking about the process of payment for the stipends for teachers. And so I took section 3 and added,
I thought we're on. Go ahead, Elise, I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. So I just added an additional line that the LEA shall provide teacher stipends through the Teacher Student Success Program consistent with both the provisions that outlined this particular program and also the provisions that outline how the TSSP program should operate. So I added it there so that LEAs would be clear that that is how they're paying those stipends. It's not coming through the USDE.
Okay, so we are, Elise, do you have the ability to share your screen? Oh, Greg,
Greg,
you're prepared to share?
I just want things done.
I know, and for everybody's information, whenever something's sent to USBE, all attachments are scanned
we are super safe.
almost ad nauseum, but for a good reason. There's redundancies in the scanning of attachments. I'm all for it. While we're waiting, I'm going to take a point of privilege. Our staff also this summer was involved in the yearly Special Education Law Conference. And I got specific feedback on our staff members' presentation on how exceptional it was. So hats off to, I believe it was our special ed monitoring team. So please share our appreciation for their work on a tough presentation. That's a really difficult topic. So, oh yes, we did Title IX training. There was also a wonderful charter conference that board members attended. I mean, we were traveling. All right, Mr. Cannell, are you ready? All right, what you see on the board is, well, go ahead, Elise, if you'll speak to this.
Absolutely, Elise Nui, Policy Advisor. And so the question previously from board members was whether there was enough information about that the legislature had asked us to create rule, or the board to create rules surrounding how teacher stipends would be paid through this program. So an additional line was added to section 3, changed the formatting a little bit so it flowed better, but now it reads that a participating LEA shall, and then it has the data measurement aspects that we included previously. And then that final line B, provide teacher stipends through the Teacher Student Success Program consistent with provisions in sections 53G 71304, which is how the TSSP money is distributed to LEAs, and then LEAs distribute it to their staff. And then 53G 71307, which is the statute that established this particular pilot program.
Vice Chair Earl?
Yes, I would like to make an amendment to our, let's see, what's the number again on here? 930, so R277, 932, and add, 932 teaching self-government, okay. Line 32, add, provide teacher stipends through the Teacher Student Success Program consistent with provisions in section 53G7 1304, and 53G7 1307.
Is there a second? There's a second from member, that was member Lear. Okay, thank you. Seeing no lights. Do you want to speak to your motion?
Yeah, I just think this helps create that clarity that was asked for, so just moving it so it has that in there. So is it posted as draft 2? Oh, okay, so this, with the revisions and the changes and the technical changes and stuff, it says draft 2.
But that's not what was.
Is there any objection from the, maybe a better, Molly, ask if there's any objection if we, I'd like to make a substitute motion, but, or do you want to just
Hold
vote
on.
this?
If we make the amendment, then we're sticking with what was in Civic. What would be wrong with that? Because we technically haven't put draft 2 anyway, other than our email. I mean, is it okay to proceed that way?
Well, if it were added to draft 1, it's the same thing. And then I just have to probably add on there make technical changes, which is the technical changes she made, right? Am I right, Elise?
They're the same.
The numbering just needed to be
Then
technically cleaned up.
Let's stick with draft
added-
1 go ahead, Elise.
I apologize, Chair. I added the section into the motions document, so we can just say that we're going to revise draft 1 as stated in the motions document, if that works for everyone.
Okay, can someone scroll down so we can see the entire motion? So without objection, can you restate your motion? Like that?
Yes. I can. Let me state it like that. So the motion would be, it would be changing process to procedures, and then aligning so that it makes more sense. It would say, 1, a participating LEA shall, and then it would list A, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we would add and. B would be provide teacher stipends through the Teacher Student Success Program consistent with provisions in section 53G7 1304 and 53G7 1307.
Do we have a second for that motion? Second, member Lear. Seeing no lights. As soon as it's up, we'll vote. Please vote. Member Carey?
Yes.
Member Carey is a yes. We're missing a few votes, please. We're missing one vote. What's wrong? Touch the screen. Thank you. With all votes in, that passes 11-3. The no votes being Green, Straight, Davis. Thank you. Next item. Oh. Yes, ma'am. Actually, now we need to go to the underlying motion that would be that the board approve R277932 as amended. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. R27932 as amended Teaching Self-Government Skills for Success, Classroom Communication, and Discipline Framework Pilot Program as draft 1 as amended on second and final reading. That already had a second, so please vote. Board Member Carey?
Yes.
Still waiting on a few votes. The votes are in. It passes. Okay. The votes are in. It passes 10-4, with the no votes being Reel, Lear, Straight, and Davis.